Hey, alright, so I did a video earlier about the LUT11 and I said that I would do a little more once I used it more and could give you a better perspective on it. And I wanted to show you how I have it set up and just how incredibly useful this thing is, and I totally love it. So, as you can see, I have it totally self-sufficient. And excuse the kind of trippy picture-in-picture here. So the way that I have it set up is, let me bring it a little bit closer. So I have this power pack here, or this kind of power adapter here that I showed you in another video. And basically this has, I don't want to take it off because then it stops power to the receiver, but basically this under here is a dummy terminal that acts like so this is the female side and it acts like the male side, so you can provide power to devices that require this type of battery, which is the Sony NPF, and it kind of gives you a spot to add power without having to use one of these plugged into the device and figure out how to put the device on here, right? So just makes things quicker. And this just has USB outputs here, and they're like $10. Again, I did a video on that if you're curious. And I have that running power to the FEELWORLD wireless HDMI, the WSP is what they call it. And it has two HDMIs, but I'm just using the first one right here. And yeah, so I have one battery here. You can see there's two slots. You can put two and do hot swapping, but I only put one to show you that you can put one. So you only need really one battery, unless you want to do like hot swapping or extended run times. But I have it on the stand that it came in here, which is kind of this tilt stand. Now you can tell that the writing is backwards, and that's because if I were to try to run it, watch this, boom, so it automatically flips. So obviously this doesn't fit because this sticks out. So if I try to have it right side up, it's not going to work. So I just do this, and let me show you that again. What's neat is as soon as you flip it, it just automatically adjusts. So you don't have to do anything to get it to be upright, or the picture to be upright. So all my information is on here. I can also do the backlight. I can change the backlight. It's very bright. And then you got all the settings and all that. And I have a monitor on camera also that I can, sorry, I know that's a trip. So you have all these features. The one I use the most is false color. That really has helped me dial in the exposure quickly. Saves a lot of time. I mean, I know if you're into light meters and all that, that's great. I don't have a light meter, so that's kind of a moot point for me, but I really like just being able to turn on the false color and immediately know at least a ballpark, and then I can kind of adjust it to the way I want to, whether you want to expose to the right or to the left. And I just love how portable it is. I mean, for such a big screen, they call this the LUT11. It's like 10 point something inches. So it's a large screen compared to, and I don't have one available right now, but compared to, actually I do, stand by. So actually I do have another one. So this is the Cut 6, and obviously it's on the device, but you can see, so this is a 5, I think it's like actually 5.6 or something. It says Cut 6, but I think it's 5 and something. And you can just see what a difference that is. I mean, imagine trying to see everything on this screen versus this one, right? And this one is also mobile, but it doesn't have that dummy battery. The one I have on the camera right now, which is the LUT6, that one does have the dummy terminal, and I have one of those power adapters on there also. But just the fact that I can take this and move it wherever I want, It's completely mobile. I mean, this thing just saves my bacon all the time when I'm doing videos, because I can have this just off screen, right in my view. You know, if I need to, there's some mounting points here. I can mount it on a stand. I usually just set it down on a counter or something, whatever's nearby. But I can tell you right now that this is absolutely a great investment. If you really want to step up the ease of making videos, right? This is one of those things that you can live without it, but it just makes things so much easier. And when I zoom in to, which I don't know if I can on this camera, let's see. There we go. So that's the, so this is a GH6. So you can zoom, do your zoom check while you're recording. So you can see that zooming in on a big screen like this is definitely a lot easier. Right, so imagine catching focus on this big screen right here versus, you know, the tiny little monitor on the back of the camera, or even you know, 5 or 6 inch or even 7-inch monitor. Just much easier. So this is one of those things, it's worth its weight in gold, because it just makes your life so much easier, saves you time, and ultimately you know, I love recording, I love making videos, but it's just the time in between all the setups and stuff that just kills your time budget, really. That's one thing I'm always running out of is time, because you have to record, edit, set up, move things around. So anything that saves me time is usually worth the money to me. So there you go, the LUT11. I just want to show you how I do it, completely mobile. Again, let me show you the back. Runs off of 1 or 2 of these Sony style batteries. Uses the wireless from FEELWORLD with just this little $10 power adapter. Made a video, I don't remember. This one is a newer. I got it on Amazon, I think, around $10. And there you go. Love this thing.